Hi, this is Alan from the Linux Tech Show. If you're following my Google Plus feed, you'll see that I did a little project from Cheerlights, which is basically lighting up a small LED we can show right over here. And if you, sort of hard to tell, the Cheerlight is red right now. But it basically uses an Arduino and just a tricolored LED and a couple of resistors on it. And you can basically, from the internet, if you send a tweet to Cheerlights and give it a color, you can change not only that little LED, but everybody else who's doing the Cheerlight project or participating with Cheerlights on the internet. One command, you can play with everybody's head. You can change it red, white, blue, all different colors on it. Pretty much, it's actually pretty fun on it. And I basically started this last year, didn't really pay attention to it, couldn't get it to work on it because I wasn't doing it the same way that the original project was. But I came across this one, which actually was using a Raspberry Pi, which I don't have yet, but I want to get one of those to control the Arduino, which controls, the color of the light on it. And that code was over from GitHub, from a gentleman called Mike. I'm not going to try to pronounce his username there because I can't even figure it out before the camera. I'm not going to try to do it now. But anyways, it's a fun little project, and I've had it running for a couple of days, and it changes a couple times every hour. Somebody sends a tweet over there. But I got bored. I went out and bought another Arduino yesterday, and I had this little display. It's a 128. Let me get the right thing here. It's 128 pixels by 128 pixel RGB display. And I bought it at Hamfest last year and pretty much didn't do anything with it. I played around with it a couple times, drew a couple circles on it, and it went into the junk pile, which I call my computer room on it. But I came across it and I thought, gee, that would be a neat thing to have it change colors and stuff for Cheerlights as well. So I wrote some code on it, basically scavenged other people's codes, but I did get this one working on it, and I can hook it up here for a second. You give me a moment. We're going to edit this part out. Okay, and through the magic of video editing, it seems like no time has gone by at all. But what I ended up doing was because I am not very artistic, despite my career in doing stuff like that, couldn't figure out how to draw a nice Christmas tree, so I just drew a circle. And basically, the circle will change color to whatever color the Cheerlight, people send to Twitter to change the Cheerlights on it. Right now, we are red. If I go over and I send a tweet over to Cheerlights here, let's try green this time, because we haven't had green in a while. The colors aren't too bad. When you start getting to like magenta and stuff, those colors don't come out really as well as they could. Okay, this tweet's been sent. So if we wait a few moments here, what it's doing is there's a Python script that's running on my Linux box, which was originally supposed to be running on the Raspberry Pi, but it does run the Linux box without any problem. It's sitting in a screen session, so I can disconnect from it. As we see, we changed over to green. I just have here written are the Cheerlights are, and then the color underneath. Because when you get to like magenta doesn't really show up. It looks more purple than anything else. I have to tweak the colors a little bit. Maybe I can get a better color with that. But that's basically what I did. I'll put the links to where I got all the source code and stuff, and also to the IO Bridge project, which were the original people that came. It's IO Bridge Labs. And these were the people that originally I believe came up with the original Cheerlights project on it. So if you're bored, pick up an Arduino and a couple of LEDs, participate in the Cheerlight project, and next year you can start controlling your Christmas tree lights from it. It'll be even more fun on it. Have a good holiday.